This week's Brawl. What's better, Battlecry, Deathrattle, Spells, or Murlocs? Who knows? But what is convenient is I was building a Battlecry deck the other day. So let's just get that deck right back up. So we've got the Battlecry deck that I was using the other day in actual constructed. So how convenient, I can simply directly export it to this Brawl. Now given that this is a Brawl, I imagine that the Battlecry is going to be even more intense. So let me get rid of this silly totem golem and add more OP Battlecries, like maybe Elven Archer. Oh, Echoing Ooze might be OP. The only thing that I really know is that I believe if you have the Battlecry deck, they all get +1/+1, which means this is 4, 6 of stats for 2 mana, which is pretty good, as it turns out. Basically all the low-cost Battlecry cards are going to be ridiculous. Wonder if I should be getting rid of Rockbiter Weapon or Lightning Storm. Just put it all Battlecry, because the other game minions are so good that Rockbiter takes a little bit of a hit. And this becomes a much better zoo then, right? Although why am I not running a zoo? Who knows? Gotta get that abusive and Elven Archer value in there. Alright, looks fine to me. Good enough. Let's go. Hunger Grab is tempting since apparently there are Murlocs out here, but who knows if there will actually be any Murloc opponents. So I can just go ahead and play this as a 1-mana 3/2, I believe. Which is not great compared to the other 1-drops I have, but good enough. So your Battlecry minions have +1/+1. Aw, an Elven Archer. Whenever you play a spell, gain 3 armor. Pointless. You get a 1/1 Murloc at the end of your turn. Wow, that's pretty good. Your Deathrattle minions have +1/+1. Alright, I'll probably try out one of each of these. I do have the Win 5 Brawl quest. Start with that one. This bonus is only for you. Oh, mistake! Not choosing Hungry Crab. What have I done? Ooh, Battlecry.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
Old OP Shattered Sun Cleric used to be a 3/3. Now it's even more OP. Delicious. Against the Murloc deck, you gotta clear all the Murlocs. It's actually a really strong bonus.
Push forward.
Is that Murloc just going face? Insane. Someone punish this fool. I guess it's punished by the Ford being able to take out a Murloc. What a strange Murloc deck.
So many
Nice. Right on target. This thing is out of control. Woo. Well, as we can clearly definitively see here, Battlecry is greater than Murlocs. Kill all the tiny fins. Hungry crab. What do you think you are, a Battlecry deck? I guess that's good tech for the Murloc anti-Murloc. Because that is a really strong bonus. Oh, but this is a strong card. Do I have lethal?
I have lethal. I have lethal.
There have been some, like, very kind of rumory things. It's all speculation, really. That this bonus enhancement field effect type thing might be something that could happen in Hearthstone someday. Brawls have been known to test out stuff. I do think field effects are pretty cool. Okay, so that's the old deck that we all knew about, but here, let's make one for each of them. So the next easiest one on the list would probably be the Deathrattle one. Deathrattle Warlock has got to be one of, actually wait, Hunter, right? OP. Is the Undertaker back? Oh man, 1 mana 3 2s, 1 mana 3 4s. Let's put that zombie chow in there. It's all good. What is going on? All these cards are ridiculous. The earlier cards, the smaller the mana cost of the minion, the higher the benefit, due to the principles. Oh my gosh, the Nerubian Egg is actually insane. Due to the principles of early game cards getting more boosts out of their buffs, out of their stats. Basically every single card, if they just get +1/+1, becomes ridiculously OP. Are there any Hunter cards that I want to actually add up in here? It turns out that class cards start to get outclassed when... Class cards get outclassed when the neutral cards get +1/+1. You'll do the 1 freezing, 1 snake, 1 bear thing. Is it even worth Feign Deathing that? Probably. Turns out that all the cards that aren't Death Rattles aren't really worth it. But Feign Death synergy, for sure. Let's see, any late game Death Rattles? Yeah. Alright, that looks pretty good.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
I wonder what kind of deck a Valyria deck is. A rogue deck. Maybe a spell deck? I might try to build Miracle. That has a lot of spells. Gain a lot of armor, I imagine. OP. Whenever you play a spell, gain 3 armor. Okay. Man, this would be such a big misclick. Man. I can give my opponent 10 health. Sick. Well, this is pretty tough. I have 10 attack worth of stuff on turn 2. How are you going to handle this madness?
Ha, this guy's toast.
My 1-drop kills their 3-drop. Pretty nice. One mana 3/4, pretty OP. Okay, let's see. Feign Death. Draw a card, get a secret. Give him 5 health. Get a random beast. Alright, before he clears the board. Alright, both preparations are out of the way, so his later game can't be too insane. I don't actually have any spells in this deck. This is probably really, really bad to play. Exceptionally poor play.
I am ready.
Value. Let's see.
Hey, give me that.
Though I get this bad feeling that he might still beat me.
The scourge will consume you.
For Pekka.
Got a lot of stuff, but this stuff is kind of pointless. At least this is now a very sticky board. I was afraid that I was about to run out of steam, but looks like just enough to keep going. Does anyone know a Shredder is a good unit? Looks like it is in fact a miracle deck, going off of some kind of arcane shadow stuff. Cute. Oh look, it's a leper gnome getting shot at by an elven archer. That's so cute. Alright, let's see. Spells or Murlocs? You know, we're gonna do 5. We're gonna win once with 5 different decks. So let's do spells here. Well, let's do a freeze mage. I've practiced that a lot. Plus, I don't have to expend my valuable brain power on coming up with a new deck. I think this deck is a lot worse than the other ones I've built. Let me look at spells first, see if there's anyone that I could put in, which would be ++ because of +3 armor. Don't need the heal bot anymore. We're gonna need more stuff to bully the early game, so I'll toss an Icon of Cold. Arcane Explosion might be good if there's a lot of Murlocs running around, but I don't think that's really common enough. Alright, that'll do. Simple addition of Icon of Cold.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
I was actually just thinking that the 5th deck would be a Druid deck, which uses the 1/1 Murloc every turn to help with getting Force and Savage, and it not actually being a Murloc deck. Anyways, because that Murloc bonus, you don't actually have to be playing a Murloc deck for that bonus to be really good. Your Deathrattle minions have +1/+1. Oh. Gross. Get him. It's too slow otherwise. Oh, this Freeze Mage deck is way too slow. My gut instinct is that the Deathrattle deck is the strongest one. I'm pretty sure I slowed him down quite a bit, but I don't think that'll be enough.
Speak to me.
I do have +9 armor here, so that can't be too bad. The nice thing is I think a lot of the Frost Nova Doomsayer stuff should go off against pretty much every deck. The only benefit I've gotten so far through playing this deck is +3 armor. Which is pretty bad, but... it'll keep adding up, I imagine. Alright, do I want a Doomsayer Frost Nova here? It's not bad. I actually want to wait for even more stuff. Is that too greedy? Nah.
Let the pain speak to me.
Mind if I roll need?
I mean, if they summon a 1/1 Murloc, it's kind of like, wow. It's kind of like, whatchamacallit, the Paladin power every turn. This one's kind of like the Warrior power every turn, ++. Okay, this is actually not bad. If I do the Frost Nova into Doomsayer, and then it'll spawn a bunch of 2/2s, but then I can Blizzard the 2/2s.
The end is coming.
Mind if I roll need?
And perhaps Druids have taken out Keeper of the Grove in their Deathrattle decks, because ain't no one got room for that.
I am ready. I am ready.
The deck exhausts itself pretty quickly. Alright, I only have 1 AoE left. Well, no, I have 2. Kind of. So I'm just digging for the Alexstrasza. That was a nice amount of armor. Definitely added up. Maybe he doesn't run Force Savage. I'm actually thinking he doesn't. Seems like it would be tough to fit all of that in. Played both Doomsayers. All the secrets are now in my hands. The Mad Scientist is not as good. Just gotta draw Alexstrasza and I win. Kind of feels fun oppressing people as Freeze Mage, though. It's something. I don't know how much armor I've gained, but it seems like a lot. 24, maybe? Still just waiting for Alex Graza. But maybe I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Alex Graza and Emperor Thorson still in here. Think of all the health I'll gain when I chain fireballs. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll just fireball all the minions on the board and really oppress this guy. Oh, I'm just not cruel enough there for that. Or am I? Kind of feel cruel. Da, 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 da. Oppress the man. Oh, you're no fun. Alright. So what do I have here? I have 6, 9, 13. Oh, I have 8. That's a lot.
I'm almost out of cards.
So much damage. Oh, so much armor. That was fun. Alright, let's finish it off with a good old anything can happen deck. Oh my gosh, do I have to craft a Spirit Walker? Whatever, we'll just be one Spirit Walker down. Alright, what does this deck want in terms of spells with it? Could go Mana Tide Totem, protect all the guys, protect the totem with the Murlocs. I mean, if the Murlocs don't stick around, you lose anyways, right? This deck definitely needs card draw. I don't want to eat my own Murlocs. That's cannibalism. Just add another totem, I guess. Flame Tongues. That's fine. I think this is probably the weakest deck so far.
Brawl versus Uther. I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
I think I do want to keep a Mana Tide. What would a Paladin choose? Why do you play Paladin? Deathrattle? Battlecry. Probably Battlecry. Spells? No. Murloc. Maybe. I mean, anything kinda sucks. Deathrattle. Surprise. Why Paladin, though? Is he just playing a secret Paladin deck? Okay, so my every fin costs 7 mana, now it only costs 3 mana. That's kinda gross. There's a decent chance he wouldn't run Consecration in a Deathrattle deck.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so suppose this gets Avenged. Becomes a 5/3. That's okay. I actually kind of want there to be a bigger creeper, right? So it looks like the other one is going to be... Oh, that one. Whoa, Sacred Trial. You got me. You got me, man. Wait, Sacred Trial and a Deathrattle deck. Why are we doing this?
Get in there and fight, maggot.
That card no have Deathrattle. Maybe he just randomly filled his deck. Go. Oh man, I could have Cold Light Oracled into any fin. No, into every fin, rather. It's nice not having to play around Consecration because people are busy putting Death Rattles in their deck or something.
I see you.
No! Every fin can no longer happen. Oh, I actually don't have lethal. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he does run Consecration. And also, oh no, the only charger I have is the old Murkai. Uh-oh. Well, this could be bad. Oh, it's just a question of whether or not this is get down, huh? It's worth the try. I could Neptulon into the other ones. Come on. Maybe I should have tried to get rid of Get Down first before playing this. Oh, thank goodness.
Well played.
And last but not least, let's play this really aggressive Egg Druid. A little bit of Battlecry, a little bit of Deathrattle, a few spells, but we're going to choose Murloc.
Malfurion versus Brawl. For Doomhammer.
I must protect the wild.
Wow, that looks pretty good. I think this is actually the strongest deck out of the 4 I've chosen. Out of the 5 I've chosen so far. And by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, you actually don't know this, but I've actually gone 4-0 so far, and I'm hoping to complete the 5-0 sweep with this deck. So I can just simply clear his Murlocs every single turn.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, Knife Juggler. That's a good idea. Oh, snap. Oh, never lucky him though. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh wow. Gross. Oh. Lucky plus insane. Ripperoonie. And those Murloc decks shouldn't run any AoE. Well, I would hope so. I don't think so. I'm just looking for I can't remember if every fin can happen counts only Murlocs you control. I think it does. Oh, hello. Actually, I have to lose a few of these due to lack of space. Ah. Sweet. You shall not pass.